So in this video, I'll be teaching you how to spice up your basic boring chord progressions, okay? So, and I'll be centering on the 1-5-6-4 popular chord progression, okay? So I'll be taking your chord progression from something basic like this. You are bigger, bigger than the biggest. You are stronger, stronger than the strongest. You are higher, higher than the highest. You are greater, greater than the greatest. Okay, 1. So you can see 5. So this is very basic and boring. 6. So the 4. So what about if you start spicing it up like this? Okay, so what I was doing is that when approaching each of the chords in this progression, okay, that's when approaching the chord 1, the chord 5, the chord 6, the chord 4, I was adding some passing chords, some fills, and I'll be breaking that everything in this video. So let's start out with passing notes, okay? So a beautiful passing note I did when I wanted to go to the 5. So I'm in the key of F sharp. If you're not very comfortable with F sharp, just bear with me if you're a beginner. What you can just do is to relate the chords to, and the softer notes I'm going to be revealing, or the passing notes, just relate it to any other key of your choice. As long as you understand the chord number system, just relate it to whichever key, and it still works the same way, okay? So one passing notes you can use when approaching the 5. Let's start out with when approaching the 5, okay? So the passing notes I added was this. So I added this. You see that? So instead of just going from 1 to the 5, you see that was kind of boring. So what I did was started from 1 like this. This 1, okay? And I did before going to the 5. You can see that. So I started from 1, then I played a passing note, which is this, before I get to the chord 5, okay? So this is one way you can spice up this chord progression by adding passing notes. So this passing note to the chord 5, let me use softer notes. So this is do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, si, do, okay? So I added fa, mi, re, do, okay? Fa, mi, re, do, si, okay? That's what I added actually, but before I landed on this T, I grazed. You can just graze, that is the la and the T. So fa, mi, re, do. Try to be as fast as possible. Start slowly, but with time you increase the speed. Okay. If you're also interested in the fingers I'm using, you see this. So it's very beautiful when you add it to this song or whichever song. Okay. That's when approaching the 5. Just do from the 1 to the 5. It's very beautiful and it can make you sound different. So when going to the chord 6, I added this passing note. Si, re, do, ti, la, si, ti, re, do. Or let me use numbers. 7, 1, 2, 7, 6, flat 6, 7, 2, 1. Okay. So whichever the case may be, this is a very beautiful passing note you can use when approaching the 6. Look at it. So we did. So focus on my right hand, okay? Again. See that? Very beautiful passing note you can use. So if this one is kind of complicated, what you can just do as a beginner, just add la, ti, do, la, ti, and do. That is 6, 7, 1. Okay. So it sounds like this. Maybe we go to the 5. Then when we're going to go to 6, do like this. Very simple. Okay. That's it. La, ti, do. Okay. So now, when going to the 4, you can play this. Watch this. So 6 again. So you can see what I did when going to my 4. This is a very beautiful passing note that can lead you to the 4. It's very wonderful. Okay. So what I'm playing is just re, mi, re, do. La, okay, re, mi, re, do, la. But before I landed on la, I grazed through so and la to make it beautiful. So look at it in the song. Okay, very beautiful. Okay, so then when going to my one, I play something like this. Okay, again. So let me just show you the right hand. This is where I'm playing. La, ti, do, re, mi, re, so, mi. Okay, la, ti, do, re, mi, re, so, mi. But before I get to mi, I did something like this. I grazed this mi. Okay, so la, ti, do, re, mi, re, so. Okay, so when you play with the song, it sounds something very beautiful. Like this. Okay, so you can see I just show you passing notes that you can use. Just adding just these passing notes make you sound much more professional and improves the chord progression. So let's review all these passing notes. Let me just take everything again. Flow. I'm going to play everything without pausing, so you see how everything sounds all together. Okay. You are big, bigger than the biggest. Okay. Five. Okay. 4. Then to 1. So what I'm playing in my left hand is just basically passing chords. Okay. So what I did now, I just show you some passing notes or passing tones you can use with your right hand. But now let me show you the left hand, then you can now combine both to make it much more beautiful. So let's start out with the passing chords you can add. So when going to the 5, I don't really add passing chord when going to the 5. But a very good passing chord you can add is this, the dominant 2, or let's just say the major 2. So in the key of F, 1, 2, or let's use this 1, 2. So normally the 2 is minor, which is this, but we made it a major chord. Or you can make it a dominant like this. Okay, so this dominant chord can lead you to the 5th chord. It's very beautiful. So look at this. Let me show you how it sounds. So 1. So now I'm going to the 5, then dominant 2 to 5. You see that? Again, this is 1. So I'm going to my 5. I add dominant to 5. Okay, so that's a passing chord you can add. So when you combine it with the passing note I showed you earlier, the 5, it sounds something like this. On 1. You see that? Let's take it again. So we're on 1. You see that? Very beautiful. So when going to the 5, you can add the dominant 2 to lead you to the 5. Alright, so to the 6, most times the passing chord progression I add is 7, you can say 3, 6. Or sometimes what I just do, I add 7 and I add this diminished chord to get to my 6. Okay, so this is the 7th chord in the key of F sharp. In the key of F sharp, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's a diminished chord. So you play this chord, and most time I add either the 3, which is this 1, 2, 3. You can add the 3, but make it major. So you can add the 7, the 3 to get to the 6. Or sometimes what I just do is that I add this diminished chord again. So I add the 7th chord, which is a diminished, then I add this, which is a diminished passing chord to get to the 6. So this diminished passing chord is just flat 6. So this is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then when you flat the 6, I build another diminished chord on it to get to the 6. You understand? So you can use any of them. So that's a very good passing chord you can use. So start from 1. So when going to the 6, you play the 7, then play play the 3, then you land on the 6, or I can play the 7, then play this. That's the diminished chord of the flat 6 to get to the 6. So when you add it together with the passing notes I reviewed earlier, it sounds something like this. 1 1, we are on 5, we're going to 6. You see, I added it. So in case you miss it, is it? So you see, focus on my left hand. Okay, 7, this to 6, or 7 3 6. Okay, 7 to this to 6, or 7 3 6. Okay, I hope you're not lost. So let's proceed. When going to the 4, well, most times I add another passing chord progression, which I call, is very popular. We can call it the 5-1-4. Okay, they sound something like this. So maybe you're going to the 4, you do like this: 5 1 4. So to make it simple, is the 5, but most time you make it a minor by flattening this top. Or you can use any other voicing of your choice, but most time I play it like this. And you can even add the 7th. But let me not make things complex, so just add this, then go to 1 and 4. So we're using the 5 1 4 to get to the 4. That's the passing chord progression we're using to get to the 4th chord. So when you add it together with the previous passing notes I gave, it sounds something like this. Okay, you see that? Let's take it again. Okay, 5. You see that? That is 5 1 4. Okay. So finally, when going to the 1, again, the passing chord progression you can play in your left hand is just 6, 7, and 1. Okay, so you just play the 6th chord, the 7th, and the 1 to approach the 1. So playing it together with the previous passing chord, it sounds something like this. You see that? Very beautiful. Again. Again. Very beautiful. 6, 7, 1. Okay, so that's just basically all the passing chord progression you can play your left hand. Combining it with the one I gave you at the earlier part of the video is going to make so much sense. So I hope you find value. If you find value, please like the video, subscribe to this channel, and we'll see you in our next video.